everyone, I'm Alexandria, and today we're going to talk about how to make your shoulder stop hurting. First, we're going to talk about what causes it, what those symptoms are, and then finally how to treat it. The most common cause of pain over the outside of the shoulder is a rotator cuff problem. In terms of symptoms, rotator cuff problems are usually pretty painful with activities such as reaching or throwing. In addition, the deep aching shoulder pain from a rotator cuff problem tends to be worse or flare up at night. With shoulder pain, it can really range from anything to very serious to very, very simple, where the fix can be pretty easy. Shoulder pain is a very common complaint that patients often tell their doctors because it's one of the most mobile joints in the body and really takes a lot of repetitive exertion. Most shoulder problems only affect a small area and should last a relatively short time, but sometimes the problem in your shoulder could be part of a wider, more long-term condition, such as osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, and that can really have pain and swelling in their shoulders. Osteoarthritis is less likely to affect your shoulders than other joints unless you've injured them in the past. There are several other possible causes of shoulder pain, and we're going to talk about those today. The first is inflammation. Anytime we're going to get inflammation, we're going to have pain. Where your shoulder becomes hot, red, swollen, and painful, it's a natural reaction to an infection or an injury. The next cause would be any kind of damage to the tendons or ligaments, and this can happen for a couple different reasons. Tension is also a huge factor in your shoulder pain. Tension can come from several different things like an exertion of job, stress, anxiety, anything like that can really cause tension. Inflammation in the bursa is also a huge factor in shoulder pain, and this is going to be more of a serious problem that you're going to have to seek medical professional help to treat. A fluid-filled cushion, which normally helps the muscles and tendons slide smoothly over the shoulder bones, can actually have more fluid, which can really cause a lot of inflammation. And finally, arthritis is going to be really one of the main causes of your shoulder pain. Damage to the bones and cartilage is really what is caused by arthritis, therefore causing inflammation and pain. If you suspect there's going to be more of an underlying problem, your doctor is going to take some imaging tests to help figure out what that problem is and how to target that pain. Blood tests aren't usually needed for most shoulder problems, but they're sometimes used to rule out other conditions, including some types of arthritis. X-rays are good for looking for problems with the bones in your shoulder or minor changes in the joint. However, small changes are quite common and may not be the cause of your trouble. An ultrasound scan can also show swelling, as well as damage and problems with the tendons, muscles, or other soft tissues in the shoulder. It uses high-frequency sound waves to examine and build pictures of the inside of the body. Another very common thing that happens in our shoulder joints is a dislocation or a fracture. And that's going to be something that you're definitely going to need help with the doctor for. They're going to actually pop your shoulder back into its correct place. Our shoulder is a ball and socket joint, so sometimes with an injury or repetitive use or even a bad fall can cause a dislocation. If your shoulder doesn't really respond to any of these non-invasive types of treatments, your doctor may look into steroid injections. As a final measure, if again your body is not responding to this treatment for around 6 to 12 months, your doctor may suggest surgery as a final option. If your body doesn't respond to any kinds of these non-invasive treatments within the first 6 to 12 months, your doctor may suggest a surgery as a final option to really target that serious problem. With any problem in your shoulder, your treatment plan will probably include exercises to help you stretch and strengthen the joint and to improve your range of motion. And finally, your doctor may suggest a TENS unit device from Health Fit Forever. TENS machine works by creating a tingling or buzzing sensation on your skin. This can help to block or suppress pain messages to your brain. It also helps to stimulate our body to produce higher levels of our own natural painkiller called endorphins. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on how to help your shoulders stop hurting. Hopefully we've given you some great tips, but if you have any questions, comments, or any other helpful information that you think our viewers would like to know, definitely leave those comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep you up to date with everything we have for you here. And we can still give you more tips and tricks to really target any kind of pain you may be experiencing. Thanks guys, see you next time.